Hello, New Haven. I am Miss Megan, the teen librarian for the New Haven Free Public Library, and I'm here to bring you another book talk along with some fascinating info about your library. Alright, so just to get started, I couldn't pick one book, so I have actually two graphic novels to recommend to you today. And they are on very similar topics, pretty much the same topic. We are talking about Nat Turner. Some of you may be familiar with Nat Turner and the Slave Rebellion of 1831. So this is many years before the Civil War. There were some men and women who lived in slavery in Virginia who rose up against their white plantation owners and oppressors and basically stormed through the town, killing 55 white people, which is a huge deal. So Nat Turner is the individual who led the rebellion. He's a very smart, enigmatic, great person who wanted to live a totally different life than the one he was being allowed to live. So he decided to take matters into his own hand, into his own hands, along with many other slaves, and rise up. This became a warning to all the white plantation owners of the South and maybe possibly of the North in slave-owning states at that time, that they need to watch out and be careful and don't let their slaves get out of hand. So this is a graphic novel, and basically it takes archival information, which is what these paragraphs here, and demonstrates it in a beautiful fashion, very violent, very graphic, since it's a graphic novel. It's definitely worth checking out. Nonfiction, fantastic. It talks about Nat Turner's own family's potential trip across the Atlantic Ocean, what that would have been like for slaves who were captured and then stolen and brought to the New World to live in slavery. Definitely a tough topic, but definitely one worth visiting. Another book that I am also recommending and is also a graphic novel is Kindred by Octavia E. Butler. She is a fantastic author, and she wrote predominantly sci-fi and fantasy books, and she is known for contributing greatly to the Afrofuturism movement. So this book in particular was originally written as a novel. This is the graphic novelization of that book. So you can see here it's got some really fantastic pictures. All right, let's open up a little bit. And you can see that the main character is Dana, and she and her husband, who happens to be white, travel through time to help her basically ancestors in Maryland around 1831, around the same time, prior to Nat Turner, but around the same time, to help her family members who are in crisis. So she's pulled through time and time again to save them from some sort of terrible mishap. It is a beautiful story. It's really exciting. It has that definite like sci-fi element to it. But it's also really well written. It's a really interesting story. It's a beautiful book. You can also catch this book in its novel form. It is a great read, and we have all of these available. Kindred actually happens to be available as also an ebook, so if you wanted to check that out online, you can. We also have Kindred you can check out in the library. Nat Turner, unfortunately, is only available in the library, so you'll have to use the curbside to grab it. Now, just FYI for you, those of you out there, I want you to know that our tech center is open at the Ives Main location on the Green. So if you're interested in getting some printing, using a computer for 1 hour, you can set up an appointment. It's by appointment only to come in and use the computers. I'll put information for that in the description area of this video, so if you're interested in doing that, definitely don't hesitate to give us a call. Okay, well, I hope you all are being safe out there, and until next time.